welcome to External Star Channel. My name is Marek, as you already know, and today I am shooting a video for the first time from a new place, and honestly I was quite surprised because I'm here just for a couple of days, but this new Pagani Huayra Roadster just came in to this new place already, and it came from China in a record time. It's like something like 10 days, and it's quite nicely packed in this bubble wrap. Yeah, it's actually a very solid packing, and that's now for the first time when I want to remove it out of this, so bear with me. I hope I will not damage anything, and I hope also that this car will come in a perfect shape. Yeah, so there is a little bit more to unbox. Wow. It was done really carefully. I think this is one of the best packages that I ever received, and I think inside it will also be undamaged, hopefully. So let me take out the box and already start a little bit reviewing. So on the top you can see this Pagani, very nice picture. It's only a wireframe picture or something like that, black and white. Then you can see here it's by LCD models, so I could actually buy the one from AutoArt, but then I saw this one, it should be metal, real metal, yeah guys. So this is why I decided to buy this one, because it's also a Roadster. This is what I would like to have in my collection. This is my first LCD model at all, yeah. So I also want to make sure that when I unbox it, I don't damage anything, and I don't know if they use or what kind of technology they use to wrap it, if this will be with screws, or you know, there are always different ways how to do that. You know that, for example, Kyosho, they don't use screws, which is my favorite way how to do things. Now I need a liner actually. Okay, so let me do this very gently. Oh, it's actually not that easy to open it, but finally we managed. This is really a good trick. If you are not using the liner, then you are damaging the box. Okay, so here we go. There is a styrofoam box inside, and there are also some instructions, and there are many other things. Wow, I have never seen something like that. There is a screwdriver, but a fancy one, not just a black one. This one, wow, what is it? So actually here, I don't know what, it's just some miniature screwdriver, a very small one. Okay, and then there is a bigger one. Look at that. I almost dropped it. Look at that. Wow, it's it's so different, you know. Noref is sometimes providing a screwdriver, but it never looks so fancy. Look at that. There is also this reflection. It's it's actually a masterpiece. Yeah, I will keep this one and I will use it for all my model reviews. Thank you, LCD. This one is really great. Okay, now time to unbox, and as you can see, I will need to remove this foil here, or this tape, and I don't have a knife with me. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to bring a knife. I have this fancy knife, by the way. Look at this, with this texture here, a tiger, and it's a very nice knife. But anyway, I'm now using this to cut here a very thin cut. Yeah, because after I cut it, then I want to open it already, and I want to make sure that really I don't cut the model as well. Maybe, yeah, really gently. And by the way, are there any screws here? Yes, there are 4 of them. And I want to see how this Chinese seller really pack this package because I see that maybe they did some special layers of protection. It's not really the original packing from the manufacturer. Wow, it's so difficult to open it. I'm sorry guys that I let you wait, but... And what is here, this on the top? I don't know. It's still not fully cut. Can you believe that? Now, alright, here we go. Let me maybe put the camera a bit closer to that. As you can see, there is a lot of special material used to protect it. And I think, for example, this tape here is not original. It was perhaps added a bit later. And I need to cut it as well. Yeah, having scissors would be a better idea, but I don't have them today. I don't know where it is. So let me just use this knife and slowly reveal this miraculous car or sports car. I intentionally chose this color. Oh, look at that. Okay, I hope everything will be okay. I already saw some places where it could easily break, but I hope it did not break. They really used some extra towels here. Okay. Good, so here we go. And I think we need to unpack it also, yeah, completely. Take it out of the box, because now... Oh. I think this model will be super sensitive. Yeah, super sensitive. And therefore, I just want to do this. I want to put it back. Then remove the screws actually. And then I will just turn it upside down again. Oh. It was difficult to locate the screw, but eventually I managed. Now slowly turning it, which is the most delicate work. And now take it outside of the box, which I'm able to do that now. Okay, so I will move this box a little bit further, and now finally this Pagani Huayra Roadster. Wow. And again, we have here some pieces, and I think I will not be able to cut it. I really need my scissors or something similar to do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can just, you know, cut this here with a knife. It's so close to the paint that I could probably easily screw something up. Okay, so now I will need my scissors. So now let me cut it here. It's not so easy to cut it. How many layers we have. So look at that, I just cut the first layer. Now I could remove the second layer, but I need to cut it again. Okay. Now I remove this, and finally I think I have the model here without anything. It's just the model itself, and now I can finally start the review. And I must say the color looks fantastic. Yeah, this is why I bought it, because I like the color. It's the best color for a sports car, I guess, and I want to display it next to my Ferrari, which I still have. And this sports car, I was wondering, because there are some GT Autos, Paganis, then we have AutoArt, and I also considered AutoArt 1 to 12, but you could not open anything on that. You know, you buy 1 to 12 Pagani, and then you are not able to open the engine and anything, only the doors. That was crazy. So I decided to buy this one, because I like the color, and I also like the wheels. I think the wheels here are one of the best that I have seen on a Pagani. It's a Pirelli, very nice, with this small white wall on it, and it's P0, so yeah, really, really beautiful. But let's come to this later. Maybe what we can start reviewing now is really the front of the car. So let me just hold it here. Wow, so the lights are quite nicely done. You can see the carbon frame, and inside you have the lights. Then here in the front, maybe here I think this should be movable. Yes, it is. Oh, luckily I'm lucky, because this one you can also move it here like on the real car. This is amazing about this Pagani, because you can move those things and have a look like it looks behind. Okay. Oh, what is a little bit strange? From this angle here, this Pirelli and everything is blue, and here it's white. Is it on purpose? This is strange. This is super weird. Guys, this is super weird. So here everything is white, yeah? So probably I will display it from this side, and here we have different pair of wheels. Everything is blue. Is this how it's supposed to be, or am I crazy? I think those wheels are from a different model. Yeah, this is so crazy. Look at that. Here it's white, and here it's not white, it's blue. No, I think they made a mistake when they did this, and honestly, I don't know what to think now. I don't know. Shall I really keep this? Maybe I will make a claim, and I will need a discount or something, probably, because this is not normal, yeah? So from this side, really my lovely white wheels with this white wall on it, and here from the other side you have this orange and white and blue, and also the brake calipers are blue, which is so weird, so weird. Here the brake calipers are red, how I like it, yeah? So, but anyway, if I will just display it from one side, then it will look okay. But the question is, if I want to sell it, is it some kind of rare mistake which is making it even more attractive? Yeah, like the series where we had two different wheels, or is it really a mistake which is decreasing the price? I don't know. But anyway, I'm planning to keep this one on display, so I will just need to handle it. Of course, in the back, I'm expecting a similar feature. So here also, can you open it somehow? Are there any buttons? No. But how to open it? I think you should be able to open this one. Okay, now I will do something that maybe I don't recommend you to do as well. This knife. I need to be really careful, yeah, so I don't scratch anything, but no. I don't want to do that, because I would probably scratch something, but if I had my dental tool here with me, I would stick it in and pull it up. But here, as I said, I want to be careful. So maybe when I move this whole part, yeah, can I do that? On my old GT Autos, I first had to open the doors and everything, and then I was able to open also here all the parts. So maybe let's keep in the front and let's stick to that. Look at all this nice carbon fiber everywhere. Yeah, also the side mirrors with carbon fiber, nice reflection. It looks like real glass. Wow, it's working perfectly. And then when I try to open it, there are here some pieces that maybe I need to move a bit. I am as careful as I could be, yeah? So really doing this carefully and slowly. I don't want to break anything like my CMC Pullman. Okay, so I think that's the maximum you can go. Now it's open. Second thing, to remove this cover, which is very nice. Look at that. I'm not sure if you can see also the net. Yeah, now you can see it. Small dots carbon fiber. From the other side there is a small magnet which is then attaching it to this part here, yeah? So it's sticking, and I like this idea to use magnets because it's better than screws or anything like that. And then on normal Pagani the doors are opening up, but on this Roadster, of course, when there is no roof to hold the doors from the upper position, you open it the other way, which is this way. Okay, so you open it this way. Same thing I will do on the other side with those wheels. Okay, that's it now, and now I should be finally able to open the engine bay. So, okay, how much can I, wow, that's really something. This is why I bought this model, because you see that this is incredible with all the details. It was only 200 bucks, yeah, so not that expensive for what you are getting here. This is incredible. You can see this AMG engine V12. Okay, I'm surprised that they used AMG, maybe I don't know enough. But then you also see the wheels, how they are attached. You can see the suspension. By the way, is the suspension working here on this model? Wow, it is. Look at it. Now I will make a zoom here and look at the suspension. This is amazing, and this model really will belong to one of my favorites of all time. Expect high rating, really expect high rating at the end of the video. Now, okay, so you can slowly, wow, look at all the screws here. The very tiny screws, but they are so detailed, so precise, everything is so precise. Now I will take out of this box, and there is a luggage department with a luggage in it. Okay, it's not that easy. Come on. I would like to have tweezers now, but again, I don't have them. With your fingers, it's a little bit difficult, but I managed. Okay, so look at that. This is the luggage. There is one here, and I expect there will be another one on the other side of the car. So let me push it back. Maybe I do it now for the last time. I'm not intending to do this on a regular basis, yeah? So now closing it back. Wow, look at all those carbon fiber here, how it's shiny. It's perfect. This engine is really perfect with this gold color, AMG, everything is so good, so well done, so many pieces. I'm I'm so excited I can't even speak, you know? So let me also check here. The seats are perfect. You have the seat belt. Nice steering wheel. Again, carbon fiber. There are buttons. They use multiple colors. Wow, it all looks so good. Today I really have a special piece. Yeah, this is the only thing that is bothering me. Different wheels on one side. Let me just inspect the other side. Okay, luggage as well. Nothing is missing. Here is the gas cap, I suppose. It should be the gas cap. And then we have, oh, look at that. I want to check here if this is rubber. No, it's plastic, but still very nice. Nice details. And now when I show you here this display, it's so precise. All the buttons, everything, they really paid a lot of attention. You have a glove box here. Wow. And now the part that I was also trying to do before here. It's working, of course it is. Now I can finally move it just using my fingernail. Now it's up, and I actually don't know if I will display it fully open or fully closed. but it would be a shame not to display, you know, all the features of this model. So look at here, 4 exhausts, the Pagani logo, and here this photo etched metal part, which is making it again even more amazing. Of course, you can rotate the wheels. So many spoilers everywhere. This is, wow, this is perfect. Now I feel even, you know, that I should be even more careful with this model, because such an incredible model I see for the first time. You can turn the wheels. It's then turning the steering wheel as well. Perfect. So now let me just again close it. Yeah, so I think there is a sequence. First you need to close this. And I just hope it will be all fine. Yeah, so this is now closed. Then you close the doors. And then you close here the trunk, which is in the front. And then you see how this model is with those parts being up in the upper position. You can of course also close it or put it up or down as you wish. Same here, yeah. Wow. You also have here this nice wiper. This is also beautiful. Beautiful wiper. And then if you want to put back this roof, you just put it there and it will stick precisely in the place where it should be because of the magnet. Look at here again. Perforated front grille. Wow, I'm really dreaming today. Am I really dreaming? Maybe here one thing, you know, the gap. I know it's very difficult not to keep any gap here, yeah, so this is the price you pay if you can do everything fully openable. Also here, those small parts. So maybe the panel gap here could be a little bit lower or smaller. But probably that's the only thing. Maybe it's not fully closed. You see, there is also a small gap here. So maybe if I manage to close it a little bit differently, I don't know. I think this could be probably the only downside of this model. But anywhere else, I don't see any huge panel gaps. Maybe here, because there is also this rubber which is somehow holding the door. Anywhere else, I don't see huge panel gaps. Look at here, this glass which is showing you this V12 from AMG. And also, yeah, I think this is the end of the battery. My battery in this was just depleted, so luckily I'm already at the end of my video. So now I think this is one amazing model. So thank you for watching, and now only time for the final rating. So here we go.